because I've been anticipating her for a long time. Cammy, the crowd favorite. Let's look. Another mission awaits. Flex on him. Let's see if our girl has all the right stuff in all the right places. Damn, I like this theme. Block after first hit, please. Frame data very off, please. Oh my god. The walk speed. I even like that white color outfit. I don't like this backdash. The spin. I don't know about that spin. But I definitely like the forward dash. And the walk. I do like her look. I like the midriff. Okay, I like the basic punch. Cammy's really a classic character ever since Street Fighter 2, but I kind of never played her. She seems like the perfect fast speed, footsies type character with reversal. I wonder why I never played her. I guess I just like projectiles. I like her walk speed and her forward dash. Let's very look. Let's just go over the move list briefly. A nice jab. What about a strong? She's got a strong, probably smacks him really hard, and a back uppercut. Forward advancing fierce punch. Let's quickly look at what the advantage is. 4-frame stand jab. Now, you remember how I freaked out about Manon. 4-frame stand jab, and look at that range. Hey, hey, it's clicking. It's clicking. 6-frame stand jab. -1. What about her jab? -2, -1, 6 frames. Fierce is 8 frames +2, -3. Very safe. You know, she's quite safer than Honda. A lot of Honda's moves ended in 4 frames. So she's got 1, 2, 3. 2 frames, 1 frame, 3 frames, 1 frame. Back strong is 5. Oh boy. Am I going to be a Cammy main? Crouch jab. Any commands on the crouch jab? Crouch strong. And the uppercut. Let's look at it. Crouch jab is 4 frames as well. -2. Is that the same as the stand? Alright. -2. 7-frame crouch strong. -2. Pushes very far back. That's going to be useful. Because good luck, it's like I could basically do it twice. Like, you blocked my stand strong. But what are you in range for? You see what I'm saying? You're not in range for anything. Just because I'm at -2. Look how far I get pushed back. That could really set me up for a lot. Because guess what? In 2 frames, I could swing a 4-frame jab and beat anything else you got. You can't even swing a 7-frame jab or a 7-frame crouch strong back at me. If you tried to do this back at me, I could probably do... I mean, I could do my own crouch jab and interrupt you. Let me record that. Let me record that. What am I going to do? Dash, dash. Perfect. I could beat her with a jab. Punish counter. Oh, my range. Her move came out so fast it recovered. It recovered so fast. I'm at -2. I did that. -2 and then a 6 frames. Maybe I did it wrong. We trade. She beat me. I beat her. I was probably just doing it at the wrong time, coming at a block. Anyway, that's interesting. Delete. What do I want to know? Crouch jab 4 frames. Crouch strong 7. What about crouch fierce? 10 frames. On block it's what? +1. What about her stand short? I like that long range kick. Just gets in there. That was an accident, but we know we can drive rush a stand short. Any back commands on it? No. Any command almost on it? No. The classic stand medium kick, everybody's favorite. Can't miss it. And then roundhouse. She has a very iconic move list that hadn't really changed. No one really needed to reinvent Cammy. She's got this big roundhouse. I don't know. This is more of like an anti-normal rather than an anti-air. And then she's got this anti-air. So back medium punch and back roundhouse might be decent anti-air. So let's make them... Let's make her jump. No, it's not. Back roundhouse is not really that good of an anti-air. I don't like it. And then she has forward. Maybe that launches or something. Yeah, that launches. There seems to be some type of like a flip launch state in this game. That's pretty interesting. Let's look at the frames. Stand short is 5 frames minus 3. Again, very safe. Stand medium kicks 8 frames minus 4. Again, super safe. What are you going to do from this range? What about stand roundhouse? Minus 4 again. I mean, a character like Cammy or Manon could punish. Lily, I think, has a 4-frame stand short and crouch jab. Some characters are just fast enough to be able to do it. So that's 11 frames. It moves her forward. Okay, so stand roundhouse really moves her forward, but it doesn't have that big of a forward hitbox. Look at her foot on the ground. Her foot on the ground almost pulls her hurt box forward and makes her more vulnerable to something than, like, by the time I can make contact with my upper foot, her lower foot that's on the ground is just as close and can be hit. So I don't know if this has really such good horizontal range as you might think. I want to know, it's 11 frames minus 4. That launch is minus 7, 9 frames minus 7. That might be combo only. Only do this in a combo. And then her forward is 18 frames. Minus 12. I don't know. You wouldn't really want to poke with that because it's gonna... It pulls her back a little bit. It pulls her back the slightest amount. But it's super punishable. I don't know. And then we have low short, low forward, and her low sweep. 5 frame. That's interesting that her crouch jab and her stand jab is faster than her crouch short. 5 frames standing crouch short. That's very good. Minus 2, not bad. 8 frames minus 5. So her crouch medium kick is actually pretty disadvantaged in the sense of, yeah, if they're close enough, they could punish you, but at the very least, you would not want to poke after that. Like, you would not want to follow up a low forward kick if it gets blocked. You kind of want to respect the fact that you're at minus 5. You might want to back up a little bit. I wouldn't be like swinging that a lot. It's a low, it hits from very far. I would be poking with this in a very tempered fashion, the way I would use a Ryu low forward. I wouldn't be trying to pressure with it, I would be trying to confirm with it. And even the hitbox, like, the hitbox is not amazing. Look at that, my foot's going straight through. So it's like her ankle on her shoe. Cannon spike. We'll get to that. Cannon spike and spiral arrow. We'll get to that. So I mean, it's minus 5 on block. Like I said, I wouldn't be trying to then like pressure after that. I'd kind of respect the fact that it's minus 5 and give them their turn. And then a sweep is certainly minus 10. Sweep's minus 10. It's 9 frames. What's the range on it? It looks like her feet really hit. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm surprised. She almost seems like her range is not as good as I thought it was. I'm just barely I'm missing with some moves, thinking like, oh, I'm surprised it doesn't hit from that far. And then I'm really, really close on other moves. Like, man, I gotta get really close to nail this sweep. And so, like, her roundhouse... Yeah, her roundhouse kicks don't have the horizontal range I thought they might. But, I mean, her stand forward sure as shit does. So we looked at that. Jumps. Jump jab seems pretty good. It stays out from a long time. It seems to have a good horizontal and vertical hitbox. You can let it out. I'm glad I looked at her. And this stage and this music. Jump strong is often air to air. I like this kind of a Honda slap jump fierce. Because you can really, like, hit from far away and jump over fireballs and come down on them. I think that's going to be good. You could probably use that to get... If you want to jump a fireball, maybe you could use that. The horizontal hitbox is going to be pretty nice. It's going to smack them. Your hitbox might get pulled upward. Really hit them with your hand. Jump short. You can hit it at the top of your jump and the hitbox seems to stay out. Alright, you might want to come down from the top of your hitbox a little bit. So after the top of your hitbox, after the top of your jump, you can use crouch short to jump in. An easy cross up. What about jump forward? It's very far away, but that might be if you want to do an air to air again. Jump up at them. Look at how high she aims that. You're almost not even going to hit with it. Interesting. And then what's jump roundhouse look like? Jump roundhouse is the more far horizontal jump in, very far range. But it doesn't have, but her body is very low just with the hitbox. So like, if I were going to try and jump in on them, I would use jump fierce. But if you want to just make contact from really far away, you can use jump roundhouse. But you're not going to be able to get over a fireball with that or something, because her hurt box is just as low. Like, honestly, look where her cooch is. It's just as low as where her foot is. So she might land on an attack and trade. Whereas jump fierce might pull her body up and she could go over it. It's not a, I guarantee that's not a cross up either. So her only cross up is jump short. That's your jumping move, your prime jumping move. Alright, I don't know if she's got great jumpins, but she does have a dive kick probably. Cannon strike with quarter circle back. I'm getting ahead of myself here. What else do I want to know? What drive rushes? Does jab? No. What about strong? No. What about back strong? Probably. No. Yeah, it does. Really gotta dial this shit in. Alright, so jab does drive rush. Like I said, you gotta dial this shit in. That's why I don't like it. Back strong does. What about fierce? Fierce does, of course. That's way easier. Fierce drive rush is way easier. Alright. And then, what about crouch jab? I don't think so. Crouch strong does. Does she have anything else on fierce? Forward, no. Alright, so stand fierce, that's easy. Crouch strong, that's easy. Jab's a little bit tougher. Back strong's pretty easy. It hits once? Yeah. What about crouch fierce? No. Alright, so basically jab, back strong, fierce, and crouch strong. Alright, what about stand short? That's even easier than stand jab. Can you link that twice? Doesn't seem like it. I can't. You could probably do forward plus light and then another forward. It'd be a lot easier than trying to just dial it in, forward, then double dash. Yeah, if you want to drive rush off a light, but you should be using lights to link. Like, you should be doing that. Jab, 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 and then drive rush. You should be doing it that way. Unless it's less damage, who cares? So light can. Because you want to be, here's the thing. I'm thinking like a Ryu player. I want to do a stand forward, I want to do a low forward fireball. I'm not thinking like a combo player. I want to rush in and I want to dash, and so let's jab, drive, jab, drive, rush, jab, drive, rush. I'm not really thinking that way. I want to go slow, methodical, hit confirm. And like you can't hit confirm a drive rush. I'm going to continue to say it until somebody proves me wrong. So you can't do it off a stand medium kick, off a stand roundhouse. I can't imagine. What about her back roundhouse? But here's the thing. You go under her, and you're going to miss. She's not going to correctly... She's not going to correct... There's probably a better combo to do off it. I'm just trying to see. You can't really seem to... You can just jump cancel it. That's interesting. Hey, if she gets the dive kick, how do you dive kick? It's back. That's what I was saying. It's back. Yeah, you can cannon strike after that. So that's better than Jamie. That's better than Jamie having to do down double kick into the special dive with his It's funny. I'm noticing that some characters have overlapping qualities like a command throw, a 4-frame jab, a dive kick, a projectile, and so then you can kind of judge them together, like Jamie's dive kick versus Cammy's, Jamie's 4-frame jab versus Manon's, Marissa's armor punch versus Zangief. So if you find a character that you like, and you find a collection of characters that are similar, you can start to weigh their strengths and weaknesses against one another. So you can at least narrow it in on, like, I wish I could think of more concrete examples. I know I had 2 of them. I was thinking like, oh, this character has a similar, like if it's determined Cammy's got a better dive kick than Jamie, and like it might, I mean the facts might be in for Jamie, he ain't as good. If you start to notice that characters have similar strengths and similar abilities, you can at least compare them to one another rather than radically different characters in the cast. Looking at drive rush, back roundhouse. You can drive rush it. I don't know if that's really what you want to do, but you can. Regular roundhouse, no. What about this forward roundhouse? Yeah, you can forward roundhouse and drive rush that. So maybe some of this stuff that's not safe on block can be. Maybe if it's not safe on block, you can still poke with it and pressure with it because you can anticipate making contact on block and then drive rushing in. So maybe if you have a heavy move like this, that's -12. I mean, on hit, what are you going to get with it on hit? What are you going to get with it on hit? I guess you could drive rush with it on. You can combo with it. What would you do off that? Because you just have to dial it in. That's why I don't like this. Because I keep trying to hit confirm and it's not going to work. You got to just dial it in. And then, hang on, her kick is off. Maybe you can't spiral arrow out of that. That's probably why you can't fucking even spiral arrow out of this. No wonder it's not special canceling. This is why I don't build combos in the first look. So basically my whole point is drive rush. I like the concept of using drive rush to close the gap and build pressure on block. I like the concept of it using a long range normal to whiff punish, on hit close the gap and punish properly. Using a fast up close move to cancel into a drive rush if you can't link into a heavier attack, and then special cancel for the real combo. I like all those concepts. So then there's the concept of, what if I have a long-range move that's very unsafe on block, but I just want to use it. I'm dying to use this forward roundhouse. Well, on block, I could dash in, right? I'm just dying to use this move, and then I can use it to get in there. You got to really anticipate that you're going to do it. I'm committing to the move, and I'm committing to the drive rush. What a dumb idea. Because she pulls, I mean, with this example in particular, she pulls back, she misses. I can't even, like, here's the thing. Here's the other thing I don't like about drive rush. Let's keep using this as an example. See how the green is like, it's dark and it's thin and it starts to fade away? That means she's just using the animation. So you see how I'm jabbing? You see how I'm jabbing? What is jab on block ordinarily? It's -2. And at drive rush it's +2. Alright, so I always get, so you still have to, like, hit it properly. How late can I do it? All right, so you can hold on to the advantage a lot. Okay, that's good. That's good. I thought you had to do it so early. Because you really get like this big, see that big like paint smear that she gets? I thought you really had to do it early. It's +3. Ordinarily it's -1. All right, so you still get it. You get the advantage all the way through the animation. As long as she's still green. +3. All right, that's good. That's good. But I just want to let you know that... you can interrupt it. Bam. So if you see them doing that from a long way away, you can still interrupt it. Alright, so you can use drive rush to hit with a long range move and get in. If it was ordinarily unsafe on block, you wouldn't be able to make it safe in the event that it's blocked, but you could plan on using it to make contact and get in if you wanted to that way. Rather than just betting it on like a spiral arrow or something stupid, like that'd be really dumb. You can at least use this. I really want to close the gap. Let's use this, make contact and get in. Especially in the corner, push them in the corner. You could drive rush into drive impact. That's something I haven't really messed around with a lot. Drive impact corner combos are going to be the important thing to learn. What else did I want to know? We're looking at what moves drive rush. What about her crouch short? What about her crouch medium? Her crouch medium does. It's tough. It's tough. What about her sweep? So her stand light does. Her stand forward does not. Her back roundhouse does. Her forward roundhouse does. Her low forward does. And what else? Her jab. Her fierce. Not her strong, but her back strong. Not her crouch jab. Her crouch strong. Not her crouch fierce. Alright. Let me look at her specials. Quarter circle forward punch. Wow, that's not a half circle anymore. Just, alright. What is that move called? So let's see. From full screen. Quarter circle forward jab. She slides automatically on the ground. But she does fly farther. Let's see where she goes. I'm going to do the jab one. So I fly to this awning by the... Look at the back of the stage. I fly sort of to the awning. The white with red lettering. In front of the green one. And then with the medium one, kind of a little bit further. Where do I land? I land just before the boxes with the blue box and the fruit. What about the medium one? I definitely land farther and I slide farther. You can clearly see that's the jab one. I'm on the ground sliding. It's not about how far I go, it's about when do I start dropping down from the air. I drop down from the air, right where the guy's clapping his hands, good job. And then I definitely drop farther. This game is fucking cool. This is a great game. I'm going to tell you right now, I still don't know who my main character is. And every character I've looked at has been extremely interesting and extremely strong and different and distinct. That's insane. Alright, so she slides. The medium and the heavy one, what the hell would be the difference? Look at that monkey sneaking out. Like it's MGS4. Let's put the frame data on. 50 frames. 50 frames. 50 frame. 51. Maybe I'll make her block everything. Oh, I didn't see. +2? No way. No way. Hang on, hang on. So you can't really special cancel out of a drive rush to get any type of advantage, but it's already +2. That's insane. And then pressing it cancels it. Pressing and holding. Only H can be held. What does that mean? Oh, okay, so hold the startup. What does that do? Still 2. And then you can tap anything to cancel it. I like that. Can you throw out of it? Yep, you can air throw out of it. Can you kick out of it? Yeah, you can cannon strike. 13 frames. -6 and it's a high. Why do we like that? Whereas this is a low and it's +2. Do you really need this to get in? You could. I like the idea of doing it and canceling it, just to make them do something. You could knock them down. Oh, what about going over them? Oh, what about going over them? Cross up. You could knock them. I mean, you could sweep them. You could sweep them. I don't know if you'd really want to do that, though. What happens if you do it? Oh my god! And then she still lands and autocorrects. Oh my god! If you cross up with that fucking somersault, she still fucking lands and crosses up. And then you can just do it out of the air. Alright. You can't do the throw on cross up, though. The throw on cross-up will not autocorrect. Alright. Alright. But that dive kick is unsafe. -6. -6. So I like the low. I like the low, it's advantaged. I like the low, it's advantaged. Cross-up cannon strike, maybe? I don't know. I like the cancel. You can press and hold the fierce, and it's still -2. I like that. What else does she have? What else does she have? Can I hold that so it's higher? No. Alright, so look at that. At point blank range, the jab one is very high. The strong one is a little bit lower, it gets a little bit further away, and then the fierce one remains in front. That's a bit interesting. So in order to go farther, you have to stay lower. You have to stay lower. This is the fierce one. She's pretty low, she barely clears this guy's head. Look at whereas the light one goes super high. What about the... Get that shit off the screen. The light one goes very high. Look at Snake Eyes in the background. The light one goes over his head. And the medium one goes over his head. And the fierce one decapitates his head. So what else do we have? What about quarter circle back? We have this Bizarre Sobot. What is it on block? -3. -2. Fierce is +3. That goes very far. Oh, what about EX? Don't forget EX. -2. Don't forget EX. Don't forget EX. You can still throw out of it. Alright. EX dive kick is 0. Oh, very impressive. What about this? -3. -2. I fucking love this game. Holy shit. This is one of the greatest fighting games I've ever played. It is amazing. It is the experience you want out of a fighting game. Oh boy. -3. I'm really zoning into the music here. Hey, -3. What does this look like? We're seeing some coloration on the frame-o-meter. It's orange. That means that it's air invulnerable. Well, what could they do in the air to beat this? What could they do in the air to beat this? That's a nice thing to get in. Why would you fucking do some unsafe drive rush move? Quarter circle back punch gets you in. +3. I like that. That's your get-in move. That's your get-in move. Coupled with this, dropping down. Coupled with this. And then coupled with the sweep. Holding it. I mean, what are they going to do? They're gonna dragon punch you if you do that, but I'm just saying. They're gonna DP on reaction, but I'm just saying. I like the back fierce. It gets in. Does that go full screen? No, not really. What about double jump distance? Just barely not double jump distance. What about jump back and a dash back? Double dash, of course. Alright, so quarter circle back fierce, I like that. Quarter circle forward punch, I like the low slide. Let's see quarter circle back kick. It's gonna be nothing. What about a half circle back? Nothing. What about a 360? Does she have that? No, of course not. But she does have spiral arrow. What's the difference between cannon spike and cannon drill? Cannon strike is the dive kick. Spiral arrow. So cannon spike. What the fuck is a drill? Alright. Let's look at this here. Spiral arrow. It's a high, it's not a low. It's -12. It overlaps with a dragon punch. I don't like this. Cannon spike. 5 frames, so it won't beat her jab. It's super unsafe. 5, 6, 7 frames. Alright. Her EX is invulnerable. Now, yes, I see the green bar at the top. That's not important. If you count, you can see 5 white bars. That's the invulnerability. If you get a green input through an invulnerable move, I don't think that means it can be interrupted. I think it's just that the frame-o-meter grabbed an extra input from me. You know, whether you rolled a sloppy input, whether you did a neutral command, like I can do forward down, down forward. I can do forward roll quarter circle forward. You know, I can do into neutral. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. You got a neutral. You can even do like forward neutral, down down forward. So it doesn't really matter. So her EX Dragon Punch is a reversal, as in it's got 5 frames of invulnerable startup. So it'll beat strikes and throws. I wonder if this will beat a throw. If you're really worried about a throw mix-up, maybe. I would not try Spiral Arrow because... So that's a good test. That's a good test. How could I set this up? It's 5 frames. -2. Alright, we can work with that. 4 frames -2. Give me something else. -1. That's -1. Startup is 6, it's -1. So you could do this and then this, and that'll be 6 frames. Alright, perfect. So I could do record. So I could do this, what? I might want to get hit. Damn it. Let's put her on. I'm at +5. Is that a guaranteed throw attempt? Alright, we could just do this. Alright. Break it. Okay. What? Hey, this will be a good test. I can still jump out, even though she's at +5. I can hold jump and jump out. I might not have done it perfectly, though. Can I backdash out? Yeah. Might just be in range, though. Still break. She got me. Let's see if she can, I'm not inputting it fast enough. Counter hit. I tried starting it. I did the medium one, though. I did the medium one, which is 6 frames. That's not going to work. I gotta do the light. Counter hit. Whoa. Alright, counter hit. She was at +5 and tried to throw. The throw is 5 frames. I tried to do cannon spike, which is 5 frames. And so I wanted to know, would this take me off the ground to avoid a throw? And the answer is no. This is why it's so important to be able to test stuff like this. Because the whole point of reversal is I'm invincible. I don't give a fuck whether you do a strike, a throw, nothing. I don't care. So this concept of, let me try and find a move, an invulnerable move, that's going to beat something. Well, if it doesn't take me off the ground to beat a throw, it's probably not going to beat a strike either. I mean, what's a 5-frame move? That's 6 frames, the advantage is 6. This is 4 frames, the advantage is 5. So then what do I do this? I'll do stand jab, stand strong. Let's record her doing that. Let's see if that worked. And so then what I'll do. And I'm at she's at 5. So let me see. Counter hit. Counter hit. Trying to get the EX. Punish counter. So only her EX is a decent reversal. Even if you were to say, hey, this is 5 frames, let me set it up so I do it. What puts me this starts in 5 frames, and this puts me at 6 frames. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can do that. And let's see what she can do. Hang on. Because I don't want it to... Let me do it from here. But it's too... It's gonna get a combo. This is too complicated. What was I really trying to test here? With the most minor of frame gaps, I want to see what the rules are. Can I jump out of a throw? Can I backdash out of a throw? Or can I get off the ground with the move that's not a reversal to get out of a throw? And I really think that teching is like the most decent option, other than a legitimate reversal. This concept of they're going to put you... They're going to have frame advantage and put you at a disadvantage. And make you determine whether you should block a strike or tech a throw. Never mind if they have a command throw. And you're thinking, I want to get out of the situation so completely. Can I jump both a strike and a throw? Maybe not. If they have such advantage, you're stuck there. You know? +6, +5. You might not be able to jump or backdash. And... you know what I mean? Like, 6 frames and then 4? Like, what are you going to do? Let's record her doing... and then a jab, and then walking forward, and then doing a throw. So it's like she's gonna jab, that even comboed, and then she throws. Like, I think she might be too far away. If I get hit, I did it as a combo, that doesn't count. See, it's so crazy. They, like, half of the shit's a link anyway. I like that idea that you can set up a throw after that. You can set up a throw after, like, so much of stuff. And there's little nuances where it's like... There's little nuances where... In a 2D game like this, rather than a 3D game like MK, you're not gonna... And you're having long animations and dialing in strings, you're not gonna be able to set up stuff so frame perfect here. Like, set up a frame perfect trap, like, to catch them in a guaranteed throw setup that doesn't allow them to jump, to walk out of it, to dash out of it, to reversal out of it. You're not really... That's not even the way I would really think about Street Fighter. Making them spend the mental time worrying about what you're going to do. Is he going to pressure afterwards? Is he going to throw afterwards? That's... The mix-up in their mind is more advantageous than the frame data in the game, down to one frame, 2 frames. In a Street Fighter style game, you know, not everything... I would not want everything to have to be so frame perfect. Because it's like, you might have the frame advantage to set up a guaranteed throw attempt, but what if they get pushed just out of range? You know, like, what if they get pushed just so slightly out of range and it whiffs? Or what if they start walking backward and they're able to walk at it? What if they can jump out of it, you know? Like, I think this is getting way too into the weeds. I don't even remember what I was looking at with her. I just saw she's so advantaged and she's got all these moves. Basically, what I want to know is, strike versus throw is a common situation, and people are going to figure out universal options. A parry's not a universal option because you'll get thrown. A jump, I wanted to know if I could set up a guaranteed throw situation, or at least test, could they jump out of it or not? Or could they backdash out of it or not? I'm not really sure. Frankly, I would rather just tech the throw. But some of these characters have 4-frame jabs. You're not gonna, like, and they're gonna beat you. They're gonna beat you. But why set up a frame trap when you can just link it? That winds up being a link, which is not that hard to do. And then you could, dude, stand strong. That's easy. The links in this game are good too. This game's so fucking good. But anyway, a reversal. A true reversal on the EX. What else do I not know? I was getting so worried about... Some of these characters like Chun-Li and Zangief have normals that are throw invulnerable. And so that's kind of an interesting concept. Like, if I'm worried about strike versus throw but I don't have a reversal, what do I do? Do I backdash? Do I jump? Do I tech? Do we use an anti-throw normal? We'll see. Let's turn this... What else does she have? No, I think I want that on, and I want this on block. So that's not a real reversal. What else did I want to see? What did I determine? I determined that doesn't beat throw, or it doesn't get off the ground to beat a throw. That's what I determined. And depending on the frame advantage between you and your opponent, if their move is active, they're going to beat you, because she was getting punish counters on me. So only the EX Dragon Punch is an invulnerable move. And then what about this? Oh, see, this is the other thing too. Overlapping quarter circle and dragon punch in a game that has lenient inputs. I cannot believe people can't do a dragon punch. I'm getting them from full screen when I don't want them. I want the quarter circle. What do I need to do? Do I need to Tiger Knee it? Is that going to be the solution? Tiger Knee all my fireballs? I love this game, by the way. I don't even know how to explain it to you. Input response, the vibe, the uniqueness of the characters. So what is the deal with this here? Spiral arrow. How do we like this? This is how you end combos. Spiral arrow. What cancels into this? The back one doesn't. The back one doesn't. None of them do. Fierce does. So I can do stand strong. Maybe I could do that. No. Into the... Okay, medium spiral arrow. What about low short? Sometimes if you need to cancel a low short into a quarter circle, rather than pressing and holding, rather than pressing down plus kick and then trying to roll down forward forward, you won't get it. So you should do down forward kick, go back to neutral, and then roll it again. But it doesn't look like it works. Doesn't look like it works. All right. What about crouch jab? So crouch jab. All right. Stand jab and crouch jab can cancel. Her strong punch doesn't. Her fierce punch does. Looks like the light and the medium ones. It looks like you can cancel into light spiral arrow, medium spiral arrow, but not the heavy one. Does that hit more times? The medium one hits once. Yeah, and the heavy one hits twice. Would that be a good drive pack buster? Because it hits so many times. Let's record. That was my mistake. Oh, she does it. She dashes twice. Maybe she didn't do it right. Maybe I didn't record it right. Recording ready, start. Ready, start, begin. Now what the hell with this shitty recording? Record. We're gonna do fierce, forward dash, drive impact. What's so hard? Nah, she beats me. Because if you stick out something... Go. I don't know about that. It's kind of weird, like... Let me try it again. Just do the drive impact. What are you fucking doing? I don't understand. I don't understand. It was so easy in the demo. All I had to do was pause, record, and then they repeated endlessly. And now I'm clicking L3, R3. You want to blow up a drive impact. You stick a move at them. Yeah, I don't know. Because it was always like, you're playing the level 8 CPU, you go to poke a low forward, and he does a perfect drive impact. And it's like, well, that drive impact at least absorbed my one hit. That's when people really want to do it. But I really just see people using drive impact pushing them to the corner. I don't really see them doing it with... I don't really see them using it like a reversal to sort of eat their normal in an armor move mid-screen. I guess a lot of people say you can cancel from a normal into drive impact itself. So rather than canceling into like an armor breaking, a multi-hitting special that would then break the armor of the drive impact, most people just cancel. Most people either just block or they cancel into drive impact themselves. I don't know. I don't see people doing it that much. And I've never seen one fucking alpha counter, that's for sure. So what was I looking at? What can cancel into shitty Spiral Arrow that I keep... Twice I just tried to do Spiral Arrow, and I got Cannon Strike twice. This is the only thing that's going to bother me about this character. And I was hoping they would put the inputs on different buttons, right? Even if one is the Dragon Punch still, and one is, you know, a quarter circle, it's both got to be on kicks. Look, it happened again. Look, forward dash. Look, I'm rolling. Dash forward, I'm rolling. How do you do it? How do you walk forward and then get... How do you walk forward and then get a fucking Spiral Arrow? Fuck me up. I gotta figure out with these lenient inputs. Do you just whiff a normal? Alright, let's see what combos into it truly. The jab does. The fierce does. On hit? It doesn't? You have to really dial it in. You can't hit confirm it. Yeah, you kind of can. I like the RE engine. The medium does. The light does not. So we got stand jab. What about back strong? No. Stand jab, stand fierce, low forward. What about stand short? Yeah, that's a real combo. You're set to block after first hit, and I can't link it. I can't double link this. Is that a real combo? That's hard to do. Again, unless you're just anticipating it. You kind of got to press normal, roll it, and then confirm the attack button. What about stand forward kick? No. What about stand roundhouse? What about back roundhouse? You can do it off forward roundhouse, or you could fucking drive rush. And then it's gonna whiff. What other move do I have? So Cannon Spike and Spiral Arrow. She's got a real reversal. Spiral Arrow is your combo ender unless Cannon Spike... Well, why would Cannon Spike not be the ender if it starts faster? Even the fierce, even the heavy one starts in 8 frames. 6, 5, 9. Spiral Arrow is always 9, not the heavy one. So that's why light and medium start the same way, so just do the medium one, I guess. Only heavy can be charged. What? Why are you telling me that? Only the heavy can be charged. Wow. Lock all. Minus 14. So she can charge her heavies. What else does she have? Can this be charged? No. Alright, let's look at her command list. Block after first hit, framed it off. Let's look at the command list. Spiral Arrow. It's not a low. It's not safe. It's your combo ender, though. Cannon Spike. Invincible against jumping attacks. And a reversal using the EX. Spin Knuckle, very safe. Heavy is great to get in. Cannon Strike. Oh, the dive kick. The dive kick. We want frame data on, and we want you to block it all. How do you do it? Can you tiger knee it? Alright, so it's quarter circle back kick in the air. Let's see where my cannot do it during a neutral jump. Forward jump only. So, forward jump only. Don't really bother trying to tiger knee it because there's no point. You might as well just roll it in there. You might as well just forward jump, then roll it in there and get it as low as you can. Does the range change? Oh yeah, you can only do it during a forward jump, so what's the difference? That's the light one. It lands right in his right front. Yeah, I think they travel. Yeah, they travel farther. All right. From the stage reset. We'll use Snake Eyes. If I use the stage reset and I jump by Snake Eyes, time's running out. I've been doing long character trials today. I don't know. She has a dive kick. Let's just see how safe it is really quick. Let's see how safe it is. 5 minutes left. Now I can't even do it. -4. All right, that's better than. That's better than this. That's 2 frames. So the lower to the ground you hit, the more advantaged you are. But I mean, just do. Yeah, but if you want to be +2, just do jump short. That also crosses up. Man, fuck this dive kick shenanigans, dude. All right, Hooligan combination. I love it. The low is plus. The low's plus. All right, Cannon Strike. Let me tell you something. Cannon Strike. What does she do it? She does the Hooligan. Look, I'm +3 if you manage to do it like that. But guess what? Guess what? I could Hooligan toss and just do a jab. I could just do a jab. I could do anything, man. I could do anything. Or you know what I could do? I could do a low and be +2. That's what I could do if I want to be plus. Let's hurry it up through. So, Hooligan throw. What else can I do? Cannon Strike. The down. -4. I don't know. We're going to look through it quick. I got to wrap it up. Fatal Leg Twister, the throw. Silent Step cancel. Reversal edge. Do we like this? Let's see. Double. -2. Ugh. Boo! Boo! After that EX, the tape's going to wrap up. 3 minutes. I don't know. -4. I don't know how I like that. What would you use it for? You can't use it for pressure. Maybe a combo. Maybe you could combo into this. What is it called? Hooligan combination. Into that. You could probably do that. Oh, she's blocking. What do I want to do? It's back. No. Do it, please. Nah. Let's see. Command list. Command list. Unique attacks. The lift up, I know. Useful against jumping opponents. That's true. It's not really special cancelable, though. 2 minutes left. It's not special cancelable. Delay Ripper. You can drive rush it, and you can special cancel it. Can you really hit confirm it, though? I mean, by that point, you might as well just do a fucking low forward. Is her low forward better range than this? I mean, I don't know. Her low forward might even be better range than her forward roundhouse. And that's way better to hit confirm into a special. Assault Blade, you might be able to combo after that. It can be jump canceled. So why don't you do that? Back roundhouse. I gotta do it on the right side. Back roundhouse. Quarter circle forward punch. There, you could do that. A little bit of a stupid combo. Back roundhouse, quarter circle forward, down kick, just to show them you know the fucking command list. Assault Blade, that's what I just did. Lift combination. And then that's a target combo. Back medium punch, stand roundhouse, which is the same as back roundhouse. So that's nice. And you can jump cancel it. Jump cancel combo, dive kick, Hooligan. Can you do... You cannot throw her. You cannot throw her. You can't do the air throw. Let me try again. Let me try again. 50 seconds left. And then swing combination, heavy, heavy. Alright, I really like that. What is it on block? Block all. -12. And then a swing combination. -12. I don't know. Maybe if you want to combo into it, I gotta wrap it up. The tape's running long. Cammy, I like her a lot. I don't know what combos you can build. I think that her moves are incredibly fast. She's safe. She's got a reversal. How safe are her combo enders? You tell me. Cammy.